a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champion, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Volunteers will put total leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Oregon's offense will start this game off with the football. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week. A commit looking deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Here we go. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it down the middle.
Oh, and he finds his slot receiver on that 4th down throw. And I'll tell you, this guy's not the biggest receiver in college football, but he does such a good job working the middle of the field. He's just able to get open and read coverage. Every quarterback loves having a slot receiver like that.
And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Slithers into space. Past the sticks and still on his feet. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop sometimes, usually pulling 1 or 2 guys, and that penetration in the backfield can kill you. You get to the running back before he gets started.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he added the extra point. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tennessee's offense will take the field for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests On the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
The give from the gun. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up for it.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few. On that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Noses his way forward, maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Time time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. And to open the second quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over the Stallions. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Dropping back, it's Suggs. They'll run the screen. Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33. The Vols want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Sweet cut there. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And this big orange offense getting it done in the passing game.
And great execution by the quarterback. And when you think about Tennessee offense, man, when they got their trigger man, and they've had some great ones, Peyton Manning, T. Martin.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Volunteers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right down the middle. He's got it. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Looking to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights, it's good. That gets them back to within 10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Looking for blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The offense changing the play. To the air on 1st down. Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. This one's complete.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again and again and again. Just wears you out.
Right down the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Rides the back and leaves it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like we just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
To the air, it sucks. Quickly complete. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Vols are marching down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Fakes to grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Offense in a bunch formation. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Sets up the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Grab near the marker, it's Meyer. Gets it to the 37, clock stops to move the chains. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. Hand off from the shotgun. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and more. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Fitted in the window for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the two-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to pass. It's Suggs. Fires to the big fella. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Heaves it on the run. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got his man on the right. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll move the tight end. Running back searching for a hole. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Volunteers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Snags it over the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. The give. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to throw, it Suggs. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown Volunteers! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
And no doubt, first half it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Give to the back. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They'll give it to him again. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Harris. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. It's a seam. Touchdown, Ducks! And the stomping has commenced.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw. It's Suggs. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play, and in it
breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man down the middle. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. High the chains now on second and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll try the right side. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to pass, it's Suggs. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Slams ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this offense, that's what they do. Last week he had 2 rushing touchdowns. They're going to feature him. They're going to get physical, especially inside the 5-yard line. You're going to feed this guy the football. This offense has had success in the past giving him the ball.
3rd and goal for the offense. Might be calling a hot route. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
And the Vols are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Suggs. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. They got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Vols need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Lofts one high and deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Bringing it back at the 30. Out of bounds at the 18, and man, do they have great field position now. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've been frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Looking to the big tight end. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Ducks!
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play.